Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Boy, do we have a lot of work to do. I need to deep clean the refrigerator. This is part of my back to school organization. I want to restock the refrigerator with food. We are back from a little trip and I want to take you guys along with me. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen and I love to do all things homemaking. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and join all the fun. I have so much fall, Halloween, and Christmas decorating to come very soon, so hit that subscribe button if you're returning. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you even more for being here today. Okay guys, let's jump into this beautiful day. Okay guys, today we got a lot to do. So I have a giant restocking I need to get done, and I guess I can go really quickly through the food. So basically what I have going on is I am low on some things like pastas and stuff, so I want to restock all of that in the pantry. I needed to restock snacks for the kids, and then I have a bunch of new recipes coming up. So we picked up a bunch of lettuce and some spinach. I also got some Eggos for the kids, a bunch of juice. We have kids in and out of the house all the time. We got some delicious cheeses. I have 4 new recipes I'm going to be working on today, so a lot of this is for that. I need to get this chicken into my Instant Pot because I'm going to shred that up and use it for 2 other recipes this week. I got some burrata. We're going to be making some amazing grilled, it's actually, excuse me, it's baked or roasted tomato garlic sandwich with some spicy Spanish charcuterie. And then I needed to stock up on a bunch of seasoned nuts for the pantry, just for grab and go snacks. And then I wanted to do some pine nuts because we're going to be making some pesto with all the basil we have. I'm going to be doing a really good udon noodle recipe. I got some extra. We have apples. I got a bunch of cherries, strawberries, cilantro because my chickens ate all mine, green onions, some grab and go snacks for the summer, so just applesauce, chewy bars, chips and stuff for the kids, sparkling water for us, some more juice, coffee, ciabatta rolls. This is for another recipe. I also needed to restock a bunch of my canned goods, so I got those, some fresh peas, bananas, tomatoes, apricots, mini tomatoes. We're gonna have that recipe going shortly. You know what else was cool? We found, where is it? Oh, this is peeled premium garlic, which is amazing. I didn't even know they made this. So that recipe we're gonna be doing, that's the one on the ciabatta bread. Bell pepper, cucumbers for the kids, fennel, tomatoes, jalapenos, avocados, onions, carrots, celery, more nuts, ciabatta. Oh, this is the focaccia bread. This is for another recipe we're doing. And then I got some Black Forest bacon. And what else did we get? So we basically just need to restock a bunch of stuff in the house. And then over here, chips. We're going to be making these into cheeseburgers, which I'll share with you. It's kind of like, instead of using breadcrumbs as filler, we're going to use chips. And then I just have some refill laundry room stuff that I need to do as well. Big project today is to clean all of this out. The kids are making freezer art. Not even sure what that is. It's probably something chocolate related, but you guys can see it's really dirty. Summer has got us going a million miles a minute, so I need to deep clean the refrigerator. I know that I clean it from time to time when I'm restocking, but I never get to like deep clean everything. So we're gonna be taking everything out of here and then restocking what needs to be restocked. Also, the apple juice was sitting up here and was leaking all over. So we gotta do that. I kind of over here got everything situated that I needed for like little things. We can put nuts in these and things like that. And then over here, I just started to prep all the strainers. So I want to clean out the refrigerator because the dishwasher is still running and it's currently leaking. So we probably need to get a new one of those. But once I can get all of this in there, we can go ahead and clean all of our fruits and vegetables. So we have that, and then let me take you into the pantry, show you what we have going on here. So I'm just getting really low on certain things. We're out of the bucatini, so I wanted to put something new in there and just get all of this type of stuff filled back up. They were out of risotto, which is a bummer, but we did try some orzo, so I might refill those. And then here's all for the nuts and snacks. And then down here, we're getting really low on tomatoes. So we're just gonna restock all of that and keep moving on with our week. Kids' snacks are getting a little low, so I'm just gonna organize all of this again, get everything nice and tidy. We have plenty of pancake mix. I might even come in here. I don't know if we're gonna get around to it today, but just kind of clean all this up and get everything kind of reorganized because it's a bit of a mess in here, and I really want this to be nice and clean for by the time we go to back to school. So that is what we're working on today. So if you guys are interested in a major restocking and refrigerator deep clean and organize in the pantry and kitchen video, you came to the right place. All right, guys, let's get to work. The first thing I want to do is actually remove everything from the refrigerator. That way I can really deep clean everything. I love that this refrigerator has so many removable, like all of these shelves are removable. I wish they were adjustable. Like, wait, they are adjustable. I'm just realizing that now. God, I'm such an idiot. Okay. Anyway, I digress. So you want to remove everything. That way you can kind of see what's in here. This HelloFresh, I have to tell you, this may have been like, no, it's Green Chef, excuse me. But it was, I lost that like 2 months ago and I ended up improvising, but it was kind of funny that I just found it. But I'm going to use bleach, really deep clean this refrigerator. In the sink right now, I have a couple things soaking. I just cleaned out the drawers that I have in here, which I will link down below if you guys like that method. I like it. It means that like everything that's in your refrigerator has been cleaned. If it hasn't been cleaned, I keep it in the original, like grapes, I'll keep it in the bag or whatever it's in. I will keep it in there, and that lets my husband know those items haven't been cleaned yet because I don't always have time to do what we're going to do today. But those drawers are great because I can clean and prep food and put it right away. So if you guys are looking for that anyway, it's down in the descriptions. But for now, I just want to get everything cleaned, and then we are going to reorganize what goes in here. Tell me in the comments down below, how often do you guys clean your refrigerator? I feel like I clean mine once a month, but I don't deep clean like this. Maybe I only do like maybe once a quarter. I cannot wait to renovate this kitchen so I can have my 2 Z-line refrigerators back like we had at the old house. I just miss having it. And then I'm thinking of ordering a freezer, a larger one for the garage, because I'm going to be doing freezer meals this year with all of our kids in higher grades, way more homework, and they also all have sports. I just want to be able to have a great, delicious, healthy meal that is home cooked at least 4 days a week. So I will be taking you guys along on that journey as well. But for now, let's just keep cleaning. Now that the refrigerator is all nice and cleaned out, I'm going to start organizing things back into here. We are not ready to go back into full back to school mode, so I would have a bunch of other grab and goes in here. Since I'm home, I can make the kids' lunches. I don't need processed food like that, so I'm just going to add their yogurts in there, and then we love to have a nice cheese plate at the end of the day, so I always like to keep a nice assortment of delicious cheeses and some other things to make like a nice little charcuterie board for us before we eat. And the other thing I definitely want to keep in here are things like lemons, limes. I like to put those in my water, so I want to keep things like that really easily accessible. But things like avocados and peppers, I will keep in another storage bin that isn't as accessible, so the kids don't end up, grabbing those on accident. So I'm gonna have oranges, apples in here. These are great grab and go options for the kids. And then I always like to have one drawer that is all just lunch foods. So we do a lot of quesadillas, sandwiches, things like that. So I want to just keep all of that ready and accessible for us to make anytime we'd like, especially since most of my kids are able to make their own snacks and sandwiches, so they don't have to search for everything. It's all in one place. Once I kind of get all the items that I'm not going to be removing from their packaging kind of organized into the refrigerator, I wanted to kind of get this door organized as well. So I want to keep things like regular everyday condiments in an accessible place for my kids, as well as things like milk or juices. At the very bottom, I'm going to add little things like capers or spicy mustards, things like that, just to make it really easy for me to find, but also not super accessible to the kids. And at the very top, I'll do hot sauces. We'll also add things like anchovy paste that the kids probably aren't going to want, and just keep all of them separated. That will also show me things that I need to get. I usually have a stockpile of at least one of everything that is in the refrigerator at all times. That way, if I need it, I can grab it out of the pantry and then put it on my restock list, like things like canned goods. I go through a lot of this stuff, so it's really nice to be able to come in here, see exactly what I don't have, and be able to quickly restock what I need in a jiffy. The kids' snack area has been totally depleted, so I wanted to get it organized, and I will be doing a future video where I take everything out of here, clean all the shelves down. There are lots of crumbs and whatnot that fall when the kids are in here, so I just want to get all of that clean, but that's part of my back to school clean and get organized with me videos. So if you guys want to check those out, definitely subscribe to my channel and put the notification bell on so you don't miss a video. I don't have a posting schedule, and I have a feeling work is going to get pretty intense starting next month, so I definitely will be all over the place with my posting. So definitely hit the notification bell so you don't miss, or subscribe so at least it populates on your landing page here at YouTube. So I'm gonna put some chips and snacks and juices. I kind of get a little carried away wanting to organize all this, but then I stop myself because I'm just gonna have to redo it a little bit later. Now that I've cleared off a little bit of space here in the kitchen, I wanted to get back to putting the refrigerator back together. So I'm going to keep avocados and peppers here under my oranges, and then I also clipped some herbs from the garden, and I have them cleaned and ready to go. I'm going to also keep things like these peas inside this little canister just because I think it looks cute, and I had extras, so I decided to just box up a couple other things and add them in here. I also told you guys I found that amazing garlic, and I wanted to just add that to one of these as well. Then I just don't have bags of stuff. Everything is kind of uniformed. It is nice and organized inside the refrigerator, which really helps me when I'm going to cook. I also have lots of new recipes coming onto my digital cookbook. If you guys are interested in joining that, it is $5 a month, and you have all of my videos over there are ad-free, and I post them sometimes there before they even go up on YouTube. So if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, all of my other recipes are always here on my channel, but they are tucked at the end of each of my videos, so sometimes they're kind of hard to find. So the other thing I want to do is get all of my dry goods put into their canisters and organized back into the pantry, so when I'm ready to cook, I have plenty of food. Now that the pantry is fully restocked, I still need to get risotto and bucatini pasta, but I will fill those up later. We are going to head back into the kitchen, and I'd like to start cleaning and prepping the fruits and vegetables that I picked up for the meals I have this week. I will share in my community page all of the recipes I have coming up this week. They're going to be super yummy. Half are from the garden, half are just delicious. So to get started, I want to just get all of my fruits and vegetables soaking. You will see in this video how dirty the water is. So I highly recommend, if you are going to be having things like strawberries, anything that comes out of the ground, you guys should definitely be washing them, because we really don't have any control over how clean things are, but you can do that stuff at home. You can also add a little vinegar to the water. I hear is great as well. So I'm going to just rinse everything. We're going to do a little bit of prep on a couple things I'm going to be using for dinner tonight, and we're going to get this all beautiful and tucked into the refrigerator. I can't wait. My strawberries and cherries were still a little wet, so I chose to put them in a little bit of a strainer container so they can continue to kind of strain out. But everything else we're going to put in these really great drawers, which again, I will link down below if you guys are interested in those. As far as the bell peppers, I know I'm using those in 2 upcoming recipes, so I wanted to go ahead and get them chopped, cleaned, and put away into the refrigerator, so it's one less step I have to take when it comes time to cooking. Once I get everything prepped, we're going to tuck everything into their drawers and get them organized into the refrigerator. This process takes me about an hour, which I definitely know that's a little bit longer than when you are just throwing things into the refrigerator, but I promise down the road in the daytime, it will actually save you a little more time to do it this way. So here is everything we have washed and prepped to go into the refrigerator. I also had some nectarines my husband brought home from a local farmer, so I tucked those in a little bit later, but I will show you how everything glides right into this refrigerator. So organized, easy to use, and I just love that things are pre-prepped so I can cut down a little bit time later. So here's how everything turned out. I got the refrigerator clean, did not have enough time to tackle the freezer, so that just means another video in the future, but everything is tucked away. I can see exactly what I have all of the food in here corresponds to the recipes I'll be making for the week, but I love that I can just grab what I need. Everything that I can clean, I did, and put it away nicely. So if you guys want to try this method, it really does help. Plus, it's also really healthy options, not filling your refrigerator with too much junk. Keeping it very healthy is a way to go. So I am going to head into the laundry room, and we're just going to restock in there, and then I will be on my way. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and joining me. I cannot wait to share so much more back to school motivation with you guys. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one real soon.